got a guess. I don't know if he a fan favorite, but he definitely a host. He a host favorite.
I'm for sure. What backed by popular demand.
Top 10 guests of all time.
Yeah, backed by what Eminem say.
Have we had 10 guests?
Backed by popular demand.
So you top 10 by default. Anyway,
relax. Don't do me like that.
Hey, introduce yourself, bro.
I'm famous on TikTok.
Oh well,
I'm not.
I wish I was.
Yo, it's I Am Music, aka the most hated.
Be careful.
I'm chilling, bro.
Hilarious.
Nah, bro, but it's I Am Music. You know, Deshaun, whatever y'all want to call me, bro. What's good? Y'all?
Are you not going by Malik no more?
I mean, I go by that too.
Leak E.
I go by that too. Leak E Faucet. You feel me? No offense. Noah fence. You feel me?
In the words of Duke Nukem, I believe that's who it sounded like said it. For all the people we haven't offended yet, we'll get to you shortly. So that is very close on my face, and I'm very sweaty.
Glad.
Hey, it is what it is. You know, I'm a working man.
I just got done helping somebody move.
A job. Nigga, we did too.
Hey, I just got done helping somebody move. Shit.
So the first time, it might have been the last time you came with Isaiah.
Mm-hmm. That was the first and only time I came.
You came with Matt.
Oh yeah.
But the first time was.
But the first time was with Isaiah. The second time was with Matt.
Right.
Shout out to my boy.
Shout out to Matt, wherever he is.
That nigga working.
You mentioned submissive women. That was something that you look for.
Yes.
And that got a lot of women on your ass.
Because they don't understand what that shit mean, really. Like they mad about the word. They're not mad about the meaning. They mad about the word.
And that's a good point.
And
so, go ahead.
And to clarify what I mean by that is a submissive woman is just a woman that's willing to work with the man on what they deem as most efficient for their relationship.
Okay.
Like, I'm not saying you got to do whatever the fuck I tell you, but I'm saying is, one, I don't want you to go back and forth with me on every decision that I make. And two, if you think I'm making a questionable decision, at least talk to me about it before you argue with me about it. I don't want to come home. What Shorty said, Jasmine, I don't want to come home and fight you every day on a decision that I made. Like, I want to confer with you. I don't want to argue with you.
Right.
Like, you supposed to be my most trusted advisor, my nigga. And you out here fighting me just because. Don't do that. Because now I'm going to have to put you out.
That nigga say he the president in the White House.
But even the president has people that helps him make decisions. You feel me?
Yeah.
They not arguing. They just saying, all right, we think this is the best move for you to make. But it's on you at the end of the day. You feel me? True. Like, I'm not.
And whatever move you make, we gonna ride with you.
And whatever move you make, we gonna ride with you. Whether it's the bad decision or not. Because at the end of the day, it should be my decision.
As a man.
As a man. Because you're gonna wake me up at 4 a.m. to go get that spider that you can't go down the stairs for, right? Mm-hmm. Why you can't trust me to make a decision for the family? So that's all being submissive means, is not only for you to just follow me, but to trust the decisions that I make when we talk to each other about the decisions that we are going to make.
Is that submissive or cooperative?
That's the same thing. What's the difference? Submissive. So if you change the wordplay, they mean the same thing, bro.
But you got to look at the way people interpret things.
Who gives a fuck how they interpret it? They're gonna be mad either way because bitches hate men.
No, I agree with that.
Because they hate men.
And the question I want to ask is, why do bitches get to rattle off that they hate men on the internet so freely?
We get into some shit tonight, boy. I love it.
Hold on. Because before we get into that,
why do bitches?
I want to go around to get y'all's two definition of submissiveness.
All right.
Because
I'm gonna come back to my question. I'm gonna come back to my question.
That's fine. 'Cause I need you to. But y'all may have three different definitions. They all may be similar. But I have a video from a woman's perspective about what a submissive woman is / does.
Is it from Brittany Renner?
No.
All right, cool.
Let us answer before you play the video.
That was a plan.
No, but everything he said is pretty much what I agree with. To be honest with you,
I mean, I just think everything in a relationship has to be a conversation. You feel me? So whatever, if I choose to make a decision, I can come to you and be like, hey, I feel like this is the best decision, or I'm about to do this. And if you could say whether it's a bad decision or not, and I can take that information into consideration for the decision that I'm about to make. And your information that you give me will be a part of the decision that I choose to make. But don't argue with me just for the sake of doing it.
Does the decision affect her life?
It would affect both of our lives. We're a partnership.
I'm not finna let no woman make no decision that affects my life and not come to me about the decision, but come to me about the decision that she's already made. I'm gonna look at her like you out your fucking mind.
I mean, I'm not saying that you can't.
Wait, hold on. Say it again.
You can't come to me about the decision. You can come to me about the decision, but you can't come to me about a decision you've already made and expect me to be peaceful about it.
Okay, gotcha. What was you about to say?
That doesn't make any sense.
You trying to think for me. When they hear submissive,
you're thinking
they
for
think
her.
Children.
You're thinking for her. You're the leader of the relationship. You're thinking for her as well. But you're conferring with her about the decision. But at the end of the day,
so is he?
I'm saying you conferring after, not before.
I'm not. Well, no, you go ahead and finish.
You might be the coach who got the final last second basketball, 5 seconds. We need to play. I'm going to confer with my players and take their input into account about the play that's finna run, who we going to run it to, and how we're going to run it. If I just...
Phil Jackson and Mike.
Yeah. If I just... He took what Mike said.
Yeah.
If I just come to Mike and tell Mike to play, it comes off different after I already done drew it up. I can't make the decision. I'm going to have the final say-so, basically what I'm saying. But I can't come to you after I make the decision. I have to come to you before. And if you ride with the decision I make, good. If you don't want to ride with it, but you still trust me enough to ride with it anyway, even better. But if I come to you after, they going to take it a certain type of way. But I would too if I was
Check this out. It's always better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
All right, Drake.
But that's why they don't fuck with the word submissive. He just answered his own question. You just answered your own question. That's why they don't fuck with it. They're not asking us for permission for shit. I wouldn't either if I was a woman. Fuck
but
being
being submissive does not mean that you rock with everything that I say.
It
just means that we have to communicate in a healthy manner despite whatever we're doing.
That's cooperation, not submissiveness.
What's the difference?
It's a big.
If you cooperate with what the fuck I'm saying, that means you're submitting to me.
Nah, that mean I'm co-sub. You off the bench. We just got through talking about 6 men.
Oh my God.
So all you gotta do is replace. Never mind.
So here's
my whoa.
Well, here's my question. What do you want to add something?
Yeah, my man.
All right. So here's my question. When it comes to, and I wish our female guest was here, but it is what it is.
Shout out to whoever missing out.
Yeah. When it comes to making decisions for the relationship / making decisions for the family, when men make the decision, they thinking about everybody. They're thinking about him, the girl, the woman, kids if they got them. Women, from what I hear, tend to usually just think about themselves or how this decision will benefit them alone. Agree or disagree?
I feel like it depends on the kind of woman you have.
I agree with that 1,000%.
I agree, but also
I don't disagree with that.
So what you run your eyes for? Like,
I'm talking about majority.
I don't disagree.
Majority.
I don't disagree.
Majority. Do you think majority of women fall in that category? Yes or no? Because it's always going to depend.
I don't disagree, but I think it's a more in the moment situation. Like I think women think more in the moment, and I think men give you more big picture movements.
I think the opposite of what he think.
You think the women had a big picture?
I think women.
Fuck out of here.
Nah, listen to me though. I think women in a bigger picture, they get it. What fuck women though, they don't pay attention to detail, and that's to me where the disconnect
I disagree with that.
You think they pay attention to
about it.
detail?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of women pay attention to detail. A lot of women they think about the big picture, but
He just said 2001 slick.
no, I mean they do. Like when a woman is like when you with a woman, they find the details that you would
Can I
miss.
say something before you say what you
Go
finna
ahead,
say?
go ahead.
First off, I want to say before we go any further right here, I think y'all bitches stupid. Go ahead.
Oh shit!
I gotta jump in after that. No, but I mean when you really look at like a lot of females, like when a man is doing something, a man can make certain decisions and think about everything as a whole. But those finite details, a woman is the one that's gonna point those things out to where you'd be like, damn, I didn't even think about that. Damn, I didn't even whatever. Like,
Cap. Stop. It's the other way around. It's the other way
I
around.
don't think so.
A
'Cause-
woman would be like, let's do this. And then the man would be like, well, let's consider what needs to happen for that to happen.
Especially money-wise.
I agree with that, but I again, maybe it's just like I said, it's just the kind of female. Because I know there's some women who are like that, but then there's some women that say like, you be like, okay, I want to move over here. We're gonna put our kid in this school because this is a good neighborhood, whatever. But then she's looking at the finite details of like, okay, but we have a black son. This community is this, like doing a little bit more research than what you would initially do, and bring that to the table and be like, oh damn, okay, well that is something I do gotta think about, type shit. You
No
know
cap,
what I mean?
no cap though. No cap though.
what
My
I-
kid going to public school,
You know what I
period.
noticed?
Oh God.
You know what I noticed?
Fuck a private school.
And it took 41 episodes for me to realize this. At least when it comes to dealings and talking about women, you be focused on some. They be focused on the
I
majority.
speak in general.
Y'all speak in general, but whatever y'all say, he always counter it with, well, some women, blah blah blah.
Because Clyde, respectfully, because Clyde respectfully operates in his experiences.
And that's fine. And
No,
that's
it's
fine.
not.
But see,
It's not fine.
like y'all be like,
It's fine
like
for
y'all
him.
Be like, some women do blah blah blah, or it depends on the type of woman. Yeah, it always depends.
It'll always
on
depend.
the woman, or it's always,
So-
some
Because
people
that's
always,
how that's
it's
how
never-
bitches straw man your argument.
It's-
Well,
what you
I ain't-
call 'em?
well,
What you
that's
call 'em?
just, well, who hurt you? Type of bitch.
What you call them? Bitches. Let's go. The
as
show
much
has
as
officially
as much
started.
as
How many times you done ever spit a fact about a bitch and she said, "Well, who hurt you?"
That's all she gonna say.
Actually, you know what's crazy?
What stupid ass bitch who hurt you?
I'll be the one to say that to them.
so you the stupid ass bitch.
No, because I was with my long brother. and
You the
it was a
idiot
girl-
ass nigga, huh?
It was a girl. It was a girl we was all chilling with, and she like was going off about y'all niggas ain't shit. Da, 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 da. I'm like, my nigga, who hurt you? What's going on?
I mean, but in
see-
instances that's valid. In instances that's valid.
yeah.
You always point to the some of the women that do blah blah blah,
Because
that
he
think
knows
certain
some
way.
women.
He knows some women, but also he's a some ass nigga.
How am I?
You're not a- you're not a-
so
you
like,
you are
niggas
not a-
ain't-
no,
no.
You are
This
not
is-
every-
no, this
you
ain't
are-
disrespect. This ain't disrespect.
Uh-huh.
It's niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't this. Niggas ain't that. But it's not you. Some niggas
You
are
are-
actually decent.
You are not every man. You are not every man.
Right.
Every time a bitch say something, you be like, "Well, not every man."
I don't even
wouldn't-
say
I wouldn't
that.
go that
I
far.
wouldn't even say shit.
Because them niggas who
but-
say that usually be the ones
Yeah,
that
exactly.
I mean, but why do bitches get to rattle off that they hate men all across the internet?
because we supposed
But
to just take it.
But if I say it, then I'm misogynist.
Two things.
They don't care about our feelings, bro. They don't care about how we feel about shit. They really don't. Society don't.
Now this clip is gonna get copywritten or it's gonna terminate the rules of the community guidelines because I said bitch.
Nobody give a fuck about these bitches and how they feel about being called bitch. They've been called bitches for 100 years, and guess what? You finna be called a
Just
bitch
like
for
bitches,
100
just like
more.
bitches call each other bitches, but we can't call them a bitch.
Hot as a motherfucker here. Anyway,
The hot topics.
so all right.
That's what these bitches love to shop.
All right, so I'm
They
finna
bitch ass.
I'm finna play a clip because we got a little off topic. I'm gonna play this clip. And this is from, do y'all know Shannon Boudreaux, aka Shan Booty?
Yeah.
So she was interviewing somebody else, and she asked her about being submissive. And I just want y'all's opinion on this.
What does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag,
you need-
unpacking.
I forgot you need headphones. I can hear. Oh, okay, cool.
Just making sure all the things that he wants, and like I pretty much read his mind. So it's like if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, they're always like, "Oh, how you guys doing?" And I'm just like, "Girl, he's rotten." I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be there. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health. And sometimes it's very draining. But my love is my superpower. And I used to hate that about myself. But now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like, that's who I am. Like, if I love you, I can heal you.
That last little bit sound like she a little Jada Pinkett. If I love you, I can heal you. She got a little Jada Pinkett in her. But
Okay.
90% of the things she was saying are okay.
Okay.
But I saw on Twitter that she was getting dragged for loving her nigga.
Women
Well,
can't
I
give men
mean,
compliments
Yeah,
and
nah.
get respected for it.
When I ain't finna go into that.
What she look like?
Oh, that's Jazzy.
Yeah.
That's her name is Jasmine. She's a actor /
Jasmine guy.
Oh.
You're tweaking.
I really don't know who that is.
Clyde, y'all find a picture. Y'all sitting by him. Shit.
I mean,
but she look good though.
she looks great. She's a beautiful young lady. But I agree with a lot of things that she said. But she also had the confidant or the caveat that she not gonna be that person for anybody that she has to spend a fucking dime on, because she says if she can't express herself in that way, without if she can't express herself that way if she has to put in certain aspects of the relationship that she thinks that a man should put in.
Okay.
So by all means, she can act like that if she's financially free of responsibility in the relationship.
Oh, so basically she ain't no real woman.
That's not true.
Make sure you talking your mic.
That's not what that means.
But how can she be a real woman? She don't want to do shit.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean she don't want to do shit?
All you figure you gotta do is see. That's them old I cook, I clean ass bitches.
But she doing all that and some.
What is song?
Not you taking up for the one.
She packing this nigga bags, unpacking this nigga bags. In the clip, she said she doing anal.
Man, bitch, do you know how many bitches we can find?
She did not say that in that few minutes. I just
Well, in the entirety of the interview, she said she'll do anything bro ask of her, as long as
she in a relationship, or this is theoretical.
she's in a relationship.
Okay.
She said she'll do anything bro ask of her, as long as she knows that she is secure in the relationship.
No,
Sounds like a basic bitch to me.
She in a relationship with Cam.
I know my adjectives. Bitch ain't an adjective, but basic is.
Oh my God. But however, whatever you think that's
trash downstairs.
but you're literally going against what you just said though.
Because
You called her a basic bitch for doing whatever her nigga asks of her within the confines of the relationship.
He's doing whatever she asks of him.
He's taking care of the financial burden and making sure that she is secure in her life.
That's the hard part.
You know who you sound like?
Who?
Andrew Tate.
I sound like Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
No cap though. He spit some bars other than.
If a bitch gonna take care of me, you think I ain't finna pack her bags, wash her clothes? Nigga, that bitch ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing but lay on her back and take some dick to
Oh
the
my
throat.
God. But the thing that she said is that if you're taking care of her and she is secure in who you are, who she is, and everything else, she'll do whatever.
There's millions of women like that.
I'm not saying that they're not,
She's
bro.
speaking for them millions of women.
She's speaking for those women.
That's why she basic.
That's not basic, bro. She said
It's millions of women like her, but billions of women that won't do that.
If you taking care of them, a lot of women would do a lot of shit for you.
Yeah.
to also fuck the mailman.
Who to say she won't fuck the mailman? Because she get on the internet talking that shit?
That bitch got a millionaire, bro. She not touching nobody but her nigga.
Because she want money.
You would be surprised.
But that mailman dropped that what Smooth say that ding-a-ling ding dong.
Let that pool boy come back.
And we ain't talking Nick Cannon.
Why?
I'm gonna make you love me, baby.
You're wild.
She just said if she's allowed to be the person that she truly wants to be in a relationship, and that is the submissive woman no. If she is allowed to be the submissive woman that she truly wants to be, then there will be no regard for whatever issues that come around.
That's the majority of society. If I'm allowed
That's
to be
not
the
true.
person that I want to be in my relationship, shit, I'd be on. You know what I'm saying, honey? It just don't work out that way. She want a fairy tale. That's
We
a
understand that
fairy
it
tale
doesn't
bitch.
work out that way because of how modern, you know.
How any women, generations of women is.
No, that's not true.
Because the modern women were raised by
No,
somebody.
nigga, 80 years ago, women was primarily at home.
And were they happy about it?
I think women have always worked, if I'm being honest. I think women have always worked to some capacity.
Taking care of the house ain't work.
That's not what I mean.
Okay. Because
That's not
they
what I
consider this shit work, and that shit is not work.
I mean, I think it's one of the.
patting
I think,
themselves on the ass.
I think raising a child is one of the hardest jobs on the planet.
it's
But I don't
definitely
think,
not if
I don't.
you financially ain't got to worry about nothing.
I disagree.
Shit. You let a motherfucker take care of me.
But you're a grown ass adult, nigga. You could take care of yourself.
So is that bitch. Shit. And the rest of the millions of bitches across the country.
But let's understand what comes with. Let's understand that she fucking with high profile 7-8 figure niggas, right?
Right.
We have to.
Wait. Okay, no, you're right. Go ahead. I had to. It seemed like a lot more than I thought it was. Go ahead. I say Cam ain't on the team right now. But, she fucking with them type niggas, right?
Right.
That means that what comes with making that much money comes at a cost of the home, right?
Okay, I can get with it.
So his benefit to having her would be the things that he can't necessarily take care of while he's not at home. Because let's be honest, if you're an NBA player or if you a nigga that make $1 million a fucking minute, you're not at home.
For the most part, yeah.
If you have a child, nigga, you're not at home. Why this is the same thing why bitches don't praise Savannah James as much as they should. Because her nigga just became a billionaire and he's one of the greatest NBA players of all motherfucking time. You think that nigga at home all the time?
What's she getting praised for though? That's what I want to know.
For being the woman that she needs to be to raise her child and maintain her family.
I'm fucking with a multi-millionaire. What the fuck? Damn, I ain't got to do nothing to be that.
That's not true. You gotta raise 3 motherfucking kids.
That
nigga.
shit ain't hard.
You don't know that.
If I ain't got trust me, I know.
Nigga, you got a 13-year-old son that's motherfucking 6'3". What are you talking about?
With no financial responsibility. Everything taken care of. This is my only job is to make sure this.
But the
young
financial
man is straight.
responsibilities of a family are not necessarily the only limit, or not the only hardship that come with maintaining that family.
But if you got your financials taken care of, now you can focus on everything else.
Which is what she said in the clip. She said as long as the financials are fine and her man makes her feel safe and secure, then she's fine being the woman that she truly wants to be.
That's a fairy tale because now you making me defend
Nigga,
women.
she just said it.
I do not want to defend women, but let me defend y'all hoes for a second.
That's a damn shame.
That what a lot of women are saying is financially, this nigga ain't doing this for me. So I'm having to take care of the kids and do this and go out and work. And what they're saying is it changes the dynamics. Basically the same shit she's saying. So that's why I say she a basic bitch. You are the average bitch.
She's not though. The average bitch would say, I work, I don't need the nigga.
Because she ain't got no nigga who can take care of her.
She got a nigga.
She got some nigga that can take care of her. But the average bitch, if she had the same thing, she would say that shit.
But her mentality doesn't make her average bitch because she understands what responsibility she holds in said relationship.
Which ain't to do nothing. but lay on her motherfucking back and have some babies and
my God,
my chicken better be fried right, bitch.
Oh my God, bro.
Fried hard.
How hard is this dick?
Oh my pause.
See.
Pause.
Yeet.
Pause. Is that a pause moment?
We grown.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Pause.
If you a grown man and you pause and shit,
We need
you
to
are
pause.
you are insecure.
What Jack Carlos say? Resume. Goddamn.
Fast forward. So, Clyde, you got something to add?
I have nothing.
I want to hear what you got to say, man.
I have nothing to say.
Nigga got green
All right,
shoes
no,
on. He don't
we
have
gonna-
nothing
We're
to
gonna
say.
start with you for this next thing. So we talking about responsibility and financial burden and all that other bullshit. Some women take that right. Some women take submissiveness to a whole new level. Even down to how I don't know if y'all saw this. Even down to how they address their men. So ideally, say you got a woman, whether she's submissive or not, I'm assuming you would just want to be addressed by your name.
Yeah, or whatever pet names
Or
that
pet
we
name,
agree upon.
something like that.
Babe,
Right.
baby.
How would you feel
Daddy.
about how would you feel about your woman calling you Lord?
I like Baltimore. Bitch, I'm Lord Baltimore. I'm the Dark Lord. My Lord.
I'm just saying.
They gonna take a piss in the middle of the segment.
I guess he did because he's damn close to that door.
Be like Rick Ross, just leave.
Jet Li, yeah. What a bathroom, man. Cause I wanna wait till he get back to read this post that this woman put. But yeah, if your if your wife called you my Lord, or just Lord Clyde, Lord James, whatever, how would that come off to you?
You first, Clyde.
Yeah, nah, don't call me that shit.
Not even during sex. Oh my Lord.
Bitch, a bloat.
No, bro, don't call me that shit, bro.
Why not? If you taking care of the house, you got all the you done blew up as the greatest actor ever. You got all the financial shit taken care of, kids taken care of. Essentially, she ain't got to do shit that she don't want to do.
I don't want you to call me Lord.
You got like 85 acres of land
I don't
and a
want you
moat
to call me Lord.
around your property.
I don't give a damn what I have. Do not call me no fucking Lord. No, I'm good. Cause that be the shit. You fuck around, die, go to heaven, and God gonna be like, "Oh, so she was calling you Lord, huh?" Don't worry about it.
That's on her. That's on her. That ain't on you.
No, but you
But you answer to it. Yeah.
I could have sworn I said don't put no other gods before me, but
Yeah. Oh, but you Lord, huh?
don't worry about it. Lord of hell. But nah, don't call me that shit. I'm cool.
James?
Praise the fuck out of me.
In all aspects.
Yeah. You can give praise to the Most High first now. I ain't saying that. But bitch, you better praise me. Fuck that shit. Call me Lord. Give me the wand.
Listen, bro. If you feel like you want to do that, then I'm not gonna stop you.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
But personally, I would prefer you not do that because I don't want to feel like I own you. I want to feel like you here of your own free will.
Okay. So
We go to church on free will.
So this woman posted a picture of her husband in her contacts, and it just has Lord under. It's a picture of him and has Lord under it. She said, "This is my husband's contact in my phone. I'm showing you this because I want to share some tips with the wives. Sometimes you need to do little extra things to remind yourself to stay in biblical order. My husband's name in my phone is Lord. This is to remind me whenever he calls me, that's who he is to me. He's my Lord. God gave him lordship over me. He's to love, protect, and care for me. I am to honor, respect, love, and submit to him."
Here's my thing.
Oh, now you got something to say. Now you got something to say.
I'm tired of y'all fucking females. Bringing motherfucking God into this shit, bringing religion, bringing everything but your common sense into this shit.
They don't
Shut
got
the
it,
fuck
man.
up, man.
Common sense is not common, bro.
It's not, but it really should be. Like, don't sit here and first off, the fact that you explaining yourself on social media, that's already an issue.
As an artist, I would say this: the worst thing you could ever do is have to explain your art.
Is that art?
No, that's just a dummy.
I'm not saying that what she said
Why
is
she gotta
art.
be dumb?
I'm not saying what she said is art.
Why she gotta be dumb though?
But why do you have to explain the way that you live your life?
She's a dummy.
Talking to your mic.
She's a dummy.
I'm not saying that what she said was art, but why do you have to explain the way you live your life?
Because she know it's stupid. And she know that saying that to the average person, motherfuckers gonna look at her like
she know she was gonna get some clicks.
Exactly. She knew exactly what she was doing when she put it up. I just don't like when people just try to bring God and everything else into this mix. Just say you like to do that shit. Just don't say that. Oh, because the Bible says and the Lord and no. Because Jesus and God, the Holy Spirit don't got nothing to do with that, baby. You just like calling that nigga that. And that's fine. That's fine.
Kink, huh?
That's your shit.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
That's your shit. That's your shit. But
I don't know
that's
that.
your shit.
I don't know that Mary ever called Joseph.
You feel me? Bro, just say.
I don't know that
like
Mary.
calling my nigga Lord.
I don't know that Mary ever called Joseph Lord.
You feel me? Just say I like calling my nigga Lord because when I call him Lord, he give me better dick. Or he do this, or when it's just a thing that we have.
Don't cap about it.
Don't cap it. Don't try to bring anything religious because this ain't got nothing to do with that. This ain't got nothing. When Jesus died on the cross, this was not in his mind.
It ain't a commandment.
When he was on that motherfucker. So what?
Did you just pose?
Yeah. But
Clyde and Ralph bro.
It ain't a commandment.
I think my biggest issue is that anytime a woman or anybody just tries to bring extra shit into something that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
So what about living your truth?
You can live your truth, but that ain't your truth.
How do you know?
That's not her damn truth.
She like that's her Lord.
If you
my Lord.
Because when the fact that she even brought in religion lets me know at least that she, if not both of them, are just very religious.
Okay, well, let me ask this question: Is she American?
Is she?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, because I'm one of those people that Americans like to shame people for how they do things in their other countries. Like motherfuckers probably eat dogs over there on the East, right?
Okay,
but what they do over there is not an indictment on them. That's just how they do things.
Yeah.
So in America, we like to shame them for how they do things. We don't know that that's how she's always done it. We don't know that the household that she came from, that's where that happened. So we can't judge her for doing the things that she feels like she needs to do because we don't know that she ever saw that or that's where whatever
all she saw.
Right. Well, that's probably all she saw.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
So we can't judge her for saying that
judging,
because
but
we don't know how she came up or we don't know why she came to that conclusion of calling her nigga Lord.
Yeah, no, she was probably taught that bullshit. But
You had to have been taught that shit because
that sound like that Mormon shit. Is it Mormon or what's the shit? No, it's like the cult. It's a cult where it's like they teach them a certain type of shit. Like
there's a bunch of cults out there.
But I'm saying I don't know.
You should watch Netflix. It's a whole series about cults.
Mormonism isn't a cult, but
Mormon isn't a cult, but they have certain teachings where, like, there was something, I don't know if it was a Mormon thing, but they were like, they picked up these little girls, like the police did. The girls didn't know what crayons were. They never shaved their hair because the people in the religion were like, y'all, it's a sin, and I don't know what that.
it's
that
probably
does
a few of them
that does sound a little bit Mormon because Mormons are not Mormons not adapted to using technology or things like that.
I think y'all talking about Mormon or Amish?
Amish.
Amish.
That's what it is.
Amish. That's not a cult either.
Amish.
That's another
It's
basically
damn teetering the
religion.
line.
It's definitely not.
It damn only because in a cult and being Amish, the rules like with religion and how they use religion to control.
I'm just letting you know you disrespecting the fuck out the Amish right now. But go ahead.
I don't. Okay, ride your horse up to Mississippi and beat my ass. Fuck.
Ezekiel.
Right, fuck. I don't give a fuck. But nah, like
What are you gonna do, Josiah? Fuck out of here, bro.
You in your wagon, like nigga. Fuck out of here.
It might be 10 wagons deep though.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? They
Nah.
might pull up to the gate.
with pitchforks and all that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, but they're teetering the line as far as like they use their religious beliefs to control the people in that community.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So
but they
that's
do.
why-
But the thing about being Amish is they do give you the opportunity to go out and explore the world. And if
Yeah.
you choose to come back to that lifestyle that they once that they lived, then fine. But if you choose to go and be the modern person that you experience, then they're done with you.
Oh
Period.
yeah, no, they're
Shout
done.
out to Rumspringer.
Right.
I don't know who that is.
That's what he talking about. That's what
Oh.
it's called.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you're my kid,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm gonna let you go out and experience the world and all it has to offer.
Yeah.
And if you choose to come back and live this Amish lifestyle, then fine. But if you choose to go and do that,
Yeah,
then
I
you're not
seen-
my kid no more. You're just a regular nigga that just came from over here.
I seen that shit on I think it's called Living Amish or some shit. There's some TV show like that. But yeah. But that could be the case, but I'm still judging her because I just something I don't know what it is, but something's just telling me
I know what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I know what it is.
okay. Wait, is she American?
I believe so.
She black?
Yeah.
Oh no, she definitely ain't Amish.
Her and the husband both black.
So, and the thing, and that could, because she black, I do know there's like a lot of like black people who come from that certain religious home where they instill that in their kid.
Bougie niggas call it that ilk. They not cut from the same cloth.
But yeah, something about her, Cause it's like even like okay, so even if you call it like what, so why did the world have to know it?
Facts.
You
That's
see
my
what I'm
problem.
saying?
Like,
Maybe.
why do we have to know that
Maybe
you do that?
she is giving
That's clout chasing
women
right
in
there.
her, I guess, in her social media circle or just women in general, an alternative outlook.
That's clout.
Yeah,
That's clout.
It seemed like
She did that for clout.
that's what it seemed like. Because if you have like a circle of social media,
Did she
people,
do it for clout just because you don't get it?
No, she did that for
she did
clout
that
because
for clout.
if that was something that she was used to and that she grew up doing, she would think that it was some regular shit.
It wouldn't even
Meaning
have-
that she wouldn't have to
that's
post
like-
it.
Maybe
that's
not.
like-
but
that's
it
like-
also might be a thing of at first she wasn't of that mindset, but then once she got in that mindset and certain things started working out for her, she wanted to spread it to folks.
Nigga, no, nigga. We drive cars every day.
Right.
And we don't think to post that shit on the internet.
Exactly. I was just finna
Personally, for me, I can't even put my shit in drive until a song is playing.
And see, but
that's normal
think
for me.
But think about maybe not you specifically, but a lot of people when they first get a car, it's a whole new thing for them. Mm-hmm. You see other motherfuckers driving, but it's different when you actually driving. When you get your first car, you're gonna be the first nigga to post it on whatever type of social media.
I mean,
100 times.
and when I did get a car, I was like, yeah, Christmas came early. You feel me?
But see, like I say,
But after that,
But let's talk about some everyday shit like motherfucking walking or breathing. Like you're not finna make a post like, man,
I breathed today.
man, that's some good oxygen that
in
I
through
was
your nose,
breathing.
out through your mouth.
You know, like you're not gonna like the little shit that you do every day, brushing your teeth, blinking. You're not making.
I give you some
posts
shit
about
that's
that.
even weirder. I give you some shit that's even weirder. Motherfuckers who record themselves crying
Oh no, that shit.
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
and post that shit on the
That's-
internet.
That's stupid as hell. to me. Crying or laughing.
Laughing.
That's
Laughing is
No.
I don't know about laughing, but
and I'm gonna tell you why. And it's specifically back when Vine was a thing. So you watched a nigga video for 6 seconds, started laughing, went to the camera, kept that laugh going, or you stopped laughing and started it back up just to record it. for
okay,
6
now
seconds.
you're weird.
Yeah, no,
now
that's
you're
weird.
weird.
That's weird.
But if you're
And
crying,
it's the same thing with crying. to
if
me.
you're crying like on some like Tyrese shit.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You're weird,
That's
bro.
Weird as fuck, bro. That's
You're weird.
shit. Oh,
You're weird.
I'm sorry, Tyrese.
And if she felt the need to do some shit that she thought was some everyday shit, she's weird because she just felt the need to post that because she knew that she knew that what she was doing was going against the grain of how people operate.
Right. If you go on her page, I can bet you that she's not talking about the other everyday shit that she do.
Today I made eggs.
She's not talking about that. She's talking about that specifically because she understands that's going to be topic of conversation. She knows that that's what people are going to respond to the most, whether it be men who agree, men who don't, women who agree, women who don't. Everybody's going to be talking.
I guarantee you 99.99999% of the bitches that responded to her didn't agree.
So before I give this alternative, do you have something to add?
No, my lord.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
So a lot of the shit that y'all brought up, a lot of the shit that y'all brought up, breathing, walking, making eggs, right? Y'all acknowledged it as little shit.
Right.
But everything that you do in life has a different actual value and perceptual value to you.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't value breathing until you can't fucking breathe.
Right.
You don't really value walking until you can't walk. Because it don't take no effort for real.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of
it's relative. It's involuntary.
Right.
Breathing. That is
right. Breathing, blinking, that type of shit. It's involuntary. You don't really value it until you can't do it no more. Until it's taken from you.
Can you imagine a nigga that can't blink anymore?
You hate to see it.
Visine every hour.
Oh my God.
But she is making the conscious choice to call her husband Lord. That's something that takes effort to a degree.
Right.
Now, which means acknowledging him as that, giving him that respect, that reverence, or whatever you want to call it, for whatever he's doing for her, means a lot more than just breathing, walking, making eggs, etc. So maybe that's why she felt the need to post it, because that's something that's real valuable to her.
Which is why Jasmine was speaking facts, because what he does for her or what she does for him, she thinks is some regular shit that she feels like she wants to do. Mm-hmm. Because, and granted, there are contingencies that come with, that came with her submissiveness in her conversation with Shorty. I don't know her name. Shannon. What she deems as regular stuff is stuff that she feels like she wants to do in her most comfortable state of security with her man.
But see, I'm just gonna go back to the eggs because y'all brought it up. You ain't gotta be a lord to get some eggs.
No cap. You
can be the most ain't shit.
The Lord can make eggs himself.
The Lord can make eggs himself, but you can be the most just ain't shit nigga, and eggs will still be on your plate in the morning.
If you
eggs, sausage, toast, everything.
If you the nigga that Shorty was talking about on Kendrick Lamar, We Cry Together, then you don't deserve to be called Lord, nigga.
Maybe, but, and I'm not saying I agree with what she's saying. I'm just giving an alternative.
If your chick called you Lord,
But
how you reacting right now?
Don't call me that. Cause that shit goofy.
And how much you want to bet too? How much you want to bet that she got mad at comments? She was responding to like hella people.
No cap.
I wouldn't know. But
Goofy ass.
But my point is, that's her way. That's the way that she chose to show her man respect, give her man respect and honor for whatever he does in their marriage. So why are we, y'all,
him
judging her? No,
because
y'all,
no, because
judging her for the way that she chooses to show her man respect in her marriage.
If you want to show him that respect in your marriage, cool. But the key word is your marriage.
The
Keep
problem
that
I
shit
have
with you.
The problem I have with it is why did you publicize that?
Everything, but think about this though. Everything, take it out of marriage and relationship.
Why did you publicize
everything that you do that benefits you, you learn from somebody else. Hearing it from somebody else made you try it. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing.
She probably heard it from her mama or her grandma or somebody that she knew around.
Now another woman has heard it from her.
Mm-hmm. They're not gonna adopt that shit though.
Maybe not, but they might.
At the end of the day, to me, it don't make no sense why you putting that shit up. It just seems like you wanted something out of it,
right? Because if it was regular to you, you wouldn't post it.
It's like you wanted a response.
All right, so let's think about what's the name?
Do niggas post about every bitch that they fuck?
No, but think about it like this, right? Okay, niggas don't post about every bitch they fuck, right?
Right. Because
fucking is regular. But when a chick come along who do some shit to you that ain't regular to you, you gonna go tell niggas, hey, bro, this chick did whatever. So now them dudes that you talking to, they gonna go to their girl or some girl that they messing with and be like, hey, let's try this.
But the thing is, you telling those dudes who are in the confines of your group, you're not putting it on social media.
Some
saying,
niggas do.
Man, this girl sucked the skin off my
right.
dick.
You not
a lot of niggas. They might not say that.
I've never gone on the internet and be like, bro, this bitch sucked my dick so good, bro.
Yeah. You feel me?
Y'all haven't. But how many niggas have you seen do that?
She did the 9 yards. She did the whole 9 yards on the nigga.
You better shut your nigga mouth. You finna lie.
I'll see the skits.
Okay, it's the same thing. You putting it out one way or another, it's the same thing. You ain't got to.
I ain't judging nobody for how they act in their relationship.
All these like sexual podcasts and sexual shows and shit that people doing, they might not say such and such did this, but they'll say, yeah, I had an experience where a girl did this with ice or a guy did this and he touched this spot. So now you like, okay, well shit, I might try that. I might get somebody else to try
that makes sense in regards of like we on a podcast, the topic comes up, the questions being asked. So no one's asking you this shit. You're just voluntarily.
Clyde.
Oh y'all, by the way, I call my nigga Lord.
Right, and Clyde, Coop is also speaking in shit that has experiences to those people that stood out to them.
Right.
If calling a nigga Lord don't stand out to you, then why are you posting about it?
It sticks out to her.
Fuck out of here.
I don't believe that shit.
Because I'm sure she knows. Most women
not doing that to these niggas.
Calling that nigga Lord because for whatever reason they don't respect them on that level, or they may not know how to show.
They absolutely don't respect them on that. They absolutely don't respect them on that level.
Let me give what I do, and maybe it'll help some of these people out.
But see, I just don't think that because again, she was bringing up religion and
she might be religious.
She might be religious.
I mean, and that's fine. And that's fine.
About
you just anti-religion. That's what that is.
No. Well, I am.
I got a whole topic on religion, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
But no, if you sitting here saying all that shit, but then the Bible is telling you that, don't put no other gods before me, don't put any other lords before me, and if you calling this nigga Lord, you're putting another person before God.
Or at least the same, or at least
that God was the one that put that Lord there.
Or at least on the same pedestal.
You feel me?
You're not necessarily doing it. Because Lord is not exclusive to God. Lord is a title.
Look, when I buy some land, address me as my liege.
If she was calling that nigga God, then that's a whole nother. But Lord is just owner, like you just got some land.
When I buy me a castle, and it's gonna happen within
like if you because I don't know if y'all remember a couple years ago, niggas you could buy like an acre or some shit of land in Scotland. And that officially made you a lord.
$40.
It's the same.
Address me as my liege.
You just own some type. You have some type of dominion.
I mean, you could, but you could legally put Lord in your name.
Yeah, you could
as a prefix.
And if you do that, then that's
that.
Cool.
What's the difference?
If Lord is in your name and you're saying you
what if the nigga make What if the nigga made $25,000 a year?
What the fuck that got to do with it? Oh shit! Now you breaking shit. Oh my goodness!
What the fuck just happened? Clyde hit that clip, didn't
nigga deserve to be.
No, you shut the fuck up and pick them damn pecans up.
That nigga need to be calling you Lord after that shit.
Hey, chill, bro. Relax.
Nigga gonna knock all that shit over there. Just try to start back the conversation.
Man, can I get a Heineken,
You
man?
done broke my chair. Yeah, go ahead, man. You done broke my damn chair.
Chair's not broken, bro.
That bitch snap, crackled, and pop. That's why you knocked the rest of that shit over.
Chair's not broke, bro.
That's so funny.
Grab me one too, man. Cause I'm still hot.
It's not broke, bro.
Whatever.
My Lord.
You glue that bit.
We finna move on.
You glue that bit back together. You be straight.
No. Shit.
Niggas is funny, bro.
You know what? Hold on before you go, Jane. Cause we about to shut this down. Nah, that's just rolled up tape.
I ain't drink my honey.
We about to get out of here. You wait, what?
I didn't finish my Heineken.
So it's on the floor.
Oh, that was you?
Cause then it.
Yeah.
Tell the people where they can find you. We got James is 601 Jimmy. Y'all go ahead.
At Claudico, CLYDEOKOJIE. Shout out to the good news.
I am music on Instagram and Twitter. IAM_MUZICK 11 on Instagram. Go check out my go check out my new album. Came out on Easter this year. They say if you scared, go to church. Yeah, my album from last year, 545 VXLV. Feel me? On all streaming platforms, accessible to anybody with a little bit of money. Not on SoundCloud, nigga. We're not on SoundCloud right now. I mean, I'm on SoundCloud, but the album's not on SoundCloud. So all streaming platforms. Again, if they say if you scared, go to church. And VXLV. You know. Don't ask me which one is my favorite song because they're all my children. And you know they say that you're not supposed to judge your favorite children, even though they're all parents is liars when they say they don't do that.
You ever had?
From the moment you walk by, oh, I can't seem to focus. It's like you always on my mind, and now I'm moving. You do it to me every time, and I can't seem to fight it. And you don't even have to try. One touch from you and I'm excited. We on if you say so. We ain't gotta lay low. I know you're an angel. I can see a halo. All the best things take time. Baby, just don't waste mine. ILOVEU and that V above your waistline. I got plans to show you off and put us on. Let's take this off. Buy you sweaters in the fall. Give me roses just because. Keep it real and say it all. Don't worry how we come across. How we come across. From the moment you walk by, oh, I can't seem to focus. It's like you always on my mind, and now I'm moving. You do it to me every time, and I can't seem to fight it. And you don't even have to try. One touch from you and I'm excited. You know just what to do. I'm the one that you want, passengerly riding, but I ain't no psychic. You and me, you and me, you and me. Started off thinking that this would never work. We jumped in head first, but for what it's worth, know that I got you as long as you got me.